still used by Canadian trappers. Grant has coated his sled runners with Teflon, a calculated gamble, a plus if the snow is soft, a minus if it's hard. Twelve teams of 9 dogs each will be running in today's race. As the harnesses go on, these experienced mushers know that the race is about to begin. And they're off. One confused canine runs his own race sideways. The rest of the field heads straight down the track. In a lather of excitement and a tangle of harness, the thundering pack heads for glory. By the time all the teams are flying across the pack ice of Great Slave Lake, Grant Beck, the favorite, is out front, but barely holding the lead. In hot pursuit, at least hot for Yellowknife, is number 21, and he's closing fast. They're neck and neck as they come thundering into the stretch. It's a mighty close finish, but Beck leads the pack. And once again, the favorite is winner and still champion. Hope you like the Yellowknife Dog Trotters as much as we did, Willie Rigby, because you asked for it.
Boy, isn't that something? I tell you, I'm from Canada, and that's cold country up there. Because the thing is... It is so cold. I once saw a polar bear wearing a bearskin rug. Coming up next, the man who turns garbage into money. Don't go away.
Finding a rebate? Easy. What's tough is finding a rebate on a car you really want, like a Volkswagen. Now make your best deal and get a double rebate when you buy a Rabbit or pickup from your El Paso or Southern New Mexico dealer. Get a $350 rebate from Volkswagen of America and another $350 rebate from your dealer. Your best deal and $700 worth of rebates. And you get a Volkswagen. Hurry, get double rebates at your El Paso or Southern New Mexico Volkswagen dealer.
And I decided something.
What's that, Heffa?
Home is the nicest word there is.
I'll be after wanting this done in 3 weeks.
It'll be done.
Well, saying's one thing.
But Mr. Hanson was supposed to tell you my husband was hurt.
If your husband was in my position, he'd do exactly the same thing.
We lose those oxen, I can't make a crop. I can't make a crop, we lose everything. It happened to me in Kansas. It's not going to happen here.
Little House on the Prairie premieres Monday at 4:30 here on Channel 7.
Everybody is clamoring for our attention. The manufacturer and the merchant want to sell their products. The loudest voice usually is the one that's heard, and that's unfortunate. The voice we need most is the still, quiet voice of God. That voice has changed the course of human history, and it can change your life, too. Plan now to hear this exciting message during the upcoming Texas Baptist Simultaneous Revivals. Listen now, hear forever.
I'm Henry Block with number 5 of my 17 reasons why H&R Block should prepare your taxes. The IRS audit. That can be an anxious time, but if the IRS audits your return, we'll go with you at no extra cost, not as a legal representative, but to explain how your return was prepared. We're open all year because we're always ready to stand behind you.
H&R Block. 17 reasons, one smart decision.
Tonight's letter writers will receive paneling. Abitibi's capture the delightful beauty of aged oak plank and peg craftsmanship in a genuine hardboard panel for durability and easy care. Black Watch paneling from Abitibi. Or when you've got anything that sticks or squeaks, reach for WD-40. It makes things work smoother, last longer. You can do it yourself with WD-40.
And now back to Rich Little. Nobody in his right mind enjoys going through somebody else's garbage. Yet there's a man in Philadelphia who does just that, hunting for worthless treasure to use in his special work. Our reporter, Leah Erickson, was on hand to record a scavenger hunt and the spectacular end result. Because Ron Gould of North Bergen, New Jersey, you asked for it.
Religiously, every morning, Leo Sewell unrolls a Philadelphia city map to check the day's trash collection routes. Then hops in his van and starts cruising the neighborhoods for his staff of life. Good garbage. 7 years ago, at the age of 28, Leo migrated to Philadelphia and stayed because, as he says, the quality of garbage in this 300-year-old city is at the top of the heap. Holding both a bachelor's degree in business and a master's in art, Leo isn't the typical person you might discover picking through the sidewalk garbage.
Well, I grew up near a dump in Annapolis, Maryland, and there's a lot of stuff there, and I could go get it and play with it and arrange it. So when I had the stuff and I learned the ability to manipulate it, I wanted to make things.
Leo's many years of scavenging have given him a nose for good garbage. He's very picky about whose trash he picks. Back in his studio, Leo systematically tacks his knickknacks into works of art that dazzle the eye.
I thrive on objects, and I make pieces in art in order to support my habit.
Everything Leo uses is junk, except for food and gas. He's recycled chairs and tables for his living room and made a plant stand out of a throwaway dentist chair. Art collectors from Japan to Romania have paid anywhere from $200 to $5,000 for a piece of Leo Sewell's sculpture garbage. Here at the Hilton Hotel in Allentown, Pennsylvania, there are 5 terrifically trashy pieces. Dad, Mom, and the child here, and standing serenely by the tropical pool, there's a hippo that costs $2,000, actually $2,500 with baby. It takes Leo anywhere from 2 days to 6 weeks of painstaking assembly before his sculptures come alive. Some of his favorites are pterodactyls and dachshunds, clocks and ducks. An occasional trip to the local laundromat bears fruit soon after as a collage of laundry lint.
I guess the best is just a feast for the eye. It's just a luscious trip through the objects of our existence.
If you happen to come upon one of Leo's sculptures, look carefully, because you just might find your old pair of dentures or maybe your old baby doll leg, and all because you asked for it.
Hi there, fun seekers. This is Johnny Winters. I think making a living showing garbage is disgusting. Unless, of course, you make a lot of money doing it. Then it's different. Well, it's time now to see another classic from the past. And here is Jack Smith.
Thank you, Rich. Every Western hero who ever galloped in front of a movie camera has at one time or another ridden after the villain and pulled him out of the saddle. Well, back in the 50s, one of our viewers wanted to see a man tackled not from another horse, but from a low-flying airplane. And he closed his letter with, "Maybe it's impossible." Well, we weren't sure ourselves, but we had our cameras ready to find out. It was a stunt that had never been tried before. And after you see it, I think you'll understand why.
Every Western hero who ever galloped in front of a movie camera has at one time or another given chase to a villain, caught him, and bulldogged him out of the saddle. Just like that. Perfect timing. No good that time. Now this time, let's watch through the slow motion camera. The problem is clear. The horse must gallop at top speed, and the plane must slow down as much as possible. Then they've got just seconds to get lined up. Another miss, and almost a crash. Well, time after time, the attempts were repeated, all ending in failure. The terrain was too rugged for precision flying, and the ground too soft for the horse's footing. But we didn't give up. We left the desert and set up the next day near the Orange County Airport. Now, what kind of protection would you wear if you were going to jump out of a plane and bulldog a man off a horse? Hal Needham uses only these small pads. Flip Rose saddles his horse for another try, this time at our new location. Well, this is the moment. Everything is ready. Let's go. The horse would be able to run at maximum speed, and the plane could make a long, straight approach. Hal Needham climbs out of the plane and takes his place on the wheel. Now, if the timing and positions are exactly right, he'll have less than 1 second on the target. Pilot Don Likens eases the small plane down for the run. Now, if you were in that plane, this is what you'd see. If the horse shies the wrong way, that spinning propeller can be deadly. Well, the plane's nearly on target. In a moment, that split second for decision. From a plane at a speed in excess of 50 miles an hour, bulldogging a man out of the saddle. An amazing feat probably never before attempted. You asked for it.
Hey, Jack, I gotta tell you, that was really thrilling.
It sure was. Incidentally, I might mention that Hal Needham, who jumped out of the airplane, is now directing motion pictures for Burt Reynolds.
Oh, he got into a new sport, huh? From planes to dames. Well, coming up next, the computer that works miracles for the handicapped. We'll be back.